right now down in the College Station area. But as we check out what's going on here across the area, once again, getting the latest from the National Weather Service here over toward Robertson, Leon, even southern parts of Lime and southern Freestone County. New severe thunderstorm warning in that region right now because our wind threat's up to 60. So those winds we're talking about. They're going to keep the tornado warning right now across Robertson County because there's a little notch developing. We're going to try to find that here for you here between Franklin and Hearn. Okay, between Franklin and Hearn. Meanwhile, we've got the Interceptor up. There's the Interceptor looking pretty good. Once again, that is our Fox 44 Apple Sport Chevy Storm Interceptor. Brian South is at the wheel there. Our storm chaser are keeping an eye on the sky right now. Okay, he is in Franklin right now. Okay, Brian is in Franklin. Brian, you are getting ready to get hammered with heavy rainfall very, very soon. Once again, the tornado warning is out where you are. So again, keep your eyes peeled in that spot. We're trying to keep a very close eye on it. We're trying to see where there's a little rotation. There is a little notch on radar showing up between Franklin and Hearn right now. Franklin and Hearn is where we're seeing a little bit in the way of some shower activity that and some rotation in that region. We're trying to find it on the radar here too. Again, a lot of this has been Doppler radar indicated, and that's what we're seeing out there right now. I'm looking at some of this right now too. Just to let you know, let the newsroom know that Salado Creek is over its banks right now. And again, flooding issues that are going to continue to go on throughout the region. Flash flooding in Groesbeck, 164 and Railroad. We've got 1.5 feet right now, so some high water in the Groesbeck area. But with a tornado warning and where our tracker is, as you can see right now, in that spot, it might be just south of the Franklin area. It looks like it's just south there. Again, we are looking at a little notch, and Brian, keep your eyes peeled where you are because possibly seeing something, south of Franklin in just not too far away from Elliott, looks like either. There's down there toward the Hearn area. We need to just keep your eyes open. Right, you're in the good location, Brian. Down there with the Storm Interceptor. We just need to kind of keep an eye. You can see he's kind of looking at the clouds. It's kind of hard there sometimes when you have buildings. So I don't know if you could get into a spot there, open field or anything like that, or you get a better view of what's going on. But he is down in Franklin, and we have the tornado warning down in the Franklin area. That runs here for the next half hour or so. Still monitoring where the current movement is here. Tornado warning, there we go. Let's see here. Nope, we are just getting reports. Oh, it's not organized. It's pulsating, which makes it a little harder to figure out exactly where it is here across the region. Again, that's where the possible tornado is. He's hanging very close with it. You can kind of see something out in the distance there. You see something over there? It's hard to tell. We have any lowering or any wall cloud here. Let's see. We got some more information coming across right now. Okay, if you can hear me, Brian. We're getting reports in from the Weather Service here now that 10 miles northeast of Hearn, moving to the northeast at 40 miles per hour, that's where a thunderstorm is that is capable of producing a tornado. Again, let me repeat that again. A thunderstorm that's capable of producing a tornado is located near Franklin or about 10 miles northeast of Hearn, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. All right, we see something there on the screen. It's hard to tell exactly. He's pulled over there. He's scanning the skies, looking out there. Looks like we had something back. Yeah, if you want to aim it back to the west, right? West is, okay, we're going to keep it right in that spot there. Very, very hard. We've got some heavy rain, so we do have some rain shafts out there right now. Looking for a lowering, that is for sure. You can see he's parked at a safe spot right now, just circling the region. once again, Brian, very, very heavy rainfall there. You are in a very good spot. Again, we've got, this is Doppler radar indicated tornado. We've got an info notch showing up here on radar, which indicates the wind that's going into the supercell that is producing the possible rotation, the thunderstorm. Okay, as he looks at that, it's a great spot. There's no buildings in the way at all or anything like that. So, we're going to stay with you. You can see the lightning out there. This would be the area that there would be some kind of funnel come down, touch the ground, turn into a tornado here. Again, as you look at our Fox 44 Apple Sport Chevy Storm Interceptor, we are located down in Franklin right now. That shear marker is right on top of you, Brian. It's really close here, that info notch. Again, you're in a good spot. Let's just make sure you're safe too. And what we are seeing is that the rain is really picking up down there. We're down in Franklin County. Boy, oh boy, it's getting tough to see. This possible tornado could be wrapped in rain. It's very, very difficult to see it. That is right. I'm getting some new stuff in from the Weather Service here. It says down in Limestone and Robertson County, there are 2 areas showing on the scans right now. We got one on there right now. You're going to be issuing a tornado warning for the rotation in southeast Limestone County into Freestone County. And again, it could be associated with that warm frontal boundary moving through. So it's very, very difficult to tell right now across the region. So for the most part, that tornado warning down in our area where Franklin is here. Let's see. Boy, oh boy. I mean, that rain is coming down. It's hard to see, Xavier, what we are looking at down there right now. But we're staying with him right now in our Storm Interceptor. Again, he's in a good spot. You can see good viewing area right now. Good visibility for the most part. But we don't see anything coming down, at least in that Franklin area right now. That is the area to be in, Brian. It's going to be slowly pushing back off to the east, and no other reports going on across our area right now. But that is it right now. The roads obviously are just full of water. They're puddling. There's semis pulled over on the side of the road. As we continue to watch what's going on here, a lot of lightning with that heavy rainfall. It looks like the wind is a little bit strong out there too. You could see some winds 70 miles per hour in some places. Again, 60 to 70 can't be ruled out. And again, isolated tornado, not out of the question either. This is Doppler radar indicated. Still haven't seen anything. Is there anything on velocity at all, Xavier? As we look here, this is a live picture too with our Storm Interceptor. What you are seeing right now, you're going to kind of head out there. I don't see any other reports here. All right, I've got a report here, if you can hear me, Brian, down there in Robertson County. Rotation southeast. Now it's southeast of Franklin, okay? Southeast of Franklin. That's looking more impressive. It's on the newest scan here between FM 46 and 2446. 2446. So let me repeat that again. A nice, or at least impressive on the newest volume scans here that the radar, that rotation down in Franklin, I should say by Franklin, is southeast of Franklin between FM 46 and 2446 right now. Xavier will circle it there. We've got it on our velocity too. So that's where the best area of rotation would be right now. We are watching, let's see here. It's very, very hard to tell with that heavier rainfall picking up. You'll notice the Storm Interceptor has kind of slowed down just a little bit there. If you could do a split screen there, Tim, we've got the velocity up right now. That velocity is indicating where the tight winds are, the rotation. So where Brian is the same place we've circled in almost where it is on our radar there, our velocity. So you are looking at some very strong winds pushing through that area. We don't see anything in the way, any lowering or anything like that, but that's the spot between FM 2446 and FM 46 right now in the area That's what we are looking at, and that's what we're seeing, at least here on the radar. That's southeast of Franklin, and nothing has been confirmed. This is Doppler radar indicated, getting volume scans in, or getting scans, I should say, in from Doppler radar, and that's where it's starting to pick it up. We don't have a shear marker on ours, but we are definitely getting reports here. You can kind of see that south. Oh, it's hard to tell. It is very, very hard to tell what's going on right now. We are getting reports too. Circulation in Limestone County too. We didn't forget about you guys up in Limestone County as well. We'll take you up there. It's tough to see up in Limestone County too. It does look like, yeah, it's so hard to tell. These thunderstorms are going to get wrapped, or these tornadoes are wrapped in rain, which makes it very difficult to tell you exactly where it is. There's Freestone over toward Donnie, over toward, there's 45. So to the west of I-45, yeah, in that area, it's very, very difficult as well to tell exactly what's been going on. But we'll pull back out, if you don't mind, Xavier, and we'll slide it back down into where the storm interceptor is. We'll match it up there where Brian is. Heavy rainfall moving through. Again, we don't have any confirmation of anything like that on a tornado or anything, but Doppler radar has indicated the possible rotation where he is. Again, we're scanning the skies down in Franklin. What we are seeing for the most part, it may be to your east now, Brian. It's moving off to the east roughly. It's moving at a pretty good clip. So south of the New Baden area, it does look like maybe County Road 339, and there's FM 2446 in that spot. I mean, you are very, very close to the area of where a possible tornado may be coming down, or at least funnel cone, I should say, in that spot. There's a tracker. We'll put a tracker on that too. I don't know if you could split it again there, Tim, but there's a tracker on that right now. It takes us through Hilltop Lakes at 119 here, so very, very soon over toward the Wealthy area at 121. Down toward Crossroads at 141, Elwood at 149, and Antioch 158. Remember, this has been pulsating up and down with the rotation, and this is the area that's under the tornado watch until 4. This is the area that's under a tornado warning right now. This goes till 1:30. Let's see what that goes till here. That goes till 1:15, and do they just issue now a severe thunderstorm warning? Over towards Centerville, yep, till 1:45. So the tornado warning where Brian is right now goes until 1:15 down for that region, down around the Franklin area. Just to your east now, moving to the east of Franklin. That's where the warning is. Marquette, you'll notice not far away from Centerville, the Jewett area, all seeing severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. All right, now we're getting more reports in here that possible tornado, the circulation that you're looking at with our storm interceptor down in Robertson County. The circulation has crossed 2446, and it's now near County Road 339. There we go. County Road. It's a little bit weaker than before, but still some rotation on the radar. So when we're seeing some slight rotation on the radar, you're not going to probably see a whole lot at the ground there, or at least where you are chasing. It needs to be a little bit stronger, but I can tell you that there's still a lot of turning in the atmosphere going on across parts of this area right now. So we're going to watch that too, that severe thunderstorm watch. I'm just checking the severe thunderstorm watch is still, see, the severe thunderstorm watch has been canceled for Bell and Falls County already. So like I was saying, once that kind of clears through your area here, we're going to be seeing a much calmer afternoon. But there's the radar. There's the area of concern. We circled it for you right now. It's getting weak rotation going on. There's a tracker on it. We'll put it on, and we'll put that out there for you. Takes it over toward Hilltop Lakes at 121, over toward Wealthy at 123, Crossroads at 126, Dingerville around 150, Elwood at 152, Antioch at 201, and Sand Ridge at 202. If you live in this area here, you still need to head to your storm shelter. We need to make sure you stay safe. This is a dangerous situation, even if you can't see anything. We don't see anything at the ground around here. Radar still picking it up here. We still can see some large hail. You need to head to the center part of your home. You need to also make sure you're away from the windows. Bathrooms, closets, those are all the best place. We'll go back a little bit farther here, Brian, or Xavier, just to show you that line of showers and storms. It's already cleared the Waco area, cleared Marlin, cleared Temple, Salado, but we still have flooding issues to deal with in some of those spots. Our severe thunderstorm watch continues in that region. That is down in Bryan and College Station. Our live Centex roof system sky tracker. We're on the Galleria Village office building in downtown Bryan. What we are looking at, that's Texas A&M off in the background, and a lot of areas down there seeing some showers and storms knocking on the door. So it's quiet in College Station right now, but guess what? Storms are starting to push in. They're moving in from the west to the east. So heads up College Station, heads up in Bryan, and heads up in Snook. We've got a line of showers and storms heading your way. These have been severe. Could see 1.25-inch hail, also some very strong winds, not to mention 60-mile-per-hour winds could be occurring with some of this. That hail, large, at least 1.25 or stronger. There's the College Station area right there. Hail not far away. So we're talking anywhere from maybe half-dollar size hail to as large as golf ball size hail moving down in your direction. So a lot of this has been pulsating up and down, just like the tornadoes. So doesn't mean to let your guard down. Keep it up, because that is moving in your direction down toward that area. Take a look at that. Some very heavy showers and storms on the way. Once again, the bottom right is our Fox 44 Apple Sport Chevy Storm Interceptor moving through parts of Is it down toward Franklin still, heading that direction? I think he's just holding steady at this time. Trying to get some reports here. Any reports here? Let's see here. New tornado warning coming out for Robertson into Leon County. Okay, we've got circulation is south of Easterly along Walker Prairie Road. All right, let's find out where that is here on there. Leon County, Easterly. Yeah, all right, we'll circle that for you right now. That's the spot that we're looking at right now. Is that Easterly? Let's see here as we push on the new tornado. Easterly, that's... All right, we're going to pull that back out and kind of show you what's going on right now. A little bit farther out here with that tornado warning in Franklin. There's Easterly. It's up here. You got, okay, there we're just trying to make sure we let you know exactly where it is there. Now, if you can hear me out there, Brian, we've got possible rotation, more circulation. There's a couple areas that we're looking at right now. One of them is just south of Easterly. Easterly is located to your northeast of Franklin along Walker Prairie Road. There's another spot we're watching too. That is broader circulation near Jewett. That's embedded though with the thunderstorm. Again, that makes it very difficult to see across the horizon. If you're looking out there right now, as we circle that in there, that's kind of what's going on at this moment. Severe thunderstorm warnings. We've got tornado warnings that are still in effect for that area. So that is FM 1940 and FM basically 1940 as it worked the way over the other side of the road is where we're possibly seeing that rotation going on at this time. So, and that kind of correlates with our Viper radar. Some heavy rain, some thunderstorms moving through that area. Again, that's our velocity. There's the radar with the reflectivity, and that's the spot that we possibly could have a Doppler radar indicated tornado in that spot right now as that pushes off to the east and to the southeast. So yeah, we're looking like in that area. So if you want to kind of pull it back out there, we're going to kind of see a big view. You can get rid of the, there we go. Kind of clean that up just a little bit, thanks. And we are looking at that line of showers and storms. There's the one up in Jewett too. You know, we've got that tornado warning in there. Just getting ready to cross Interstate 45 for the most part. But that kind of tails down a little bit, not too far away from College Station and then Caldwell. That line of showers and thunderstorms will be rolling through. So it's quiet right now in that area, but once again, we're getting heavy rainfall, and that's what he's seeing right there with the storm interceptor. Heavy rainfall down in that area. Again, most of the activity, most of the rotation may be just to your north and to your east. I think down in that region at this area. We're getting reports again from Weather Service too that the circulation has weakened in that area. And they're going to continue to watch it, though it looks like it's moved on from just south of Fairfield. Yep, they're south of Fairfield right now. You're absolutely right. They're going to be updating the warning to remove limestone from it. So that is good. Okay, we've got a picture. We're looking at our velocity right now. The tornado warning should continue here across the region. Once again, it's moving northeast at about 40 miles per hour. The tornado warning for east central Limestone County has been canceled right now, so we'll stay on that. Again, what you're looking at is our storm interceptor here across the region, and that storm interceptor definitely been picking up quite a bit of some very heavy rainfall and some gusty winds. But here's that line of showers and storms, just to give you an idea. Here we are in Waco, Hewitt, green boxes, flash flood warnings. It's been a lot of rain, short period of time. The farther back off now to the east, that line of showers and storms. A Weather Service just said the rotation here in this region is beginning to weaken here quite a bit. But they've been pulsating up and down across our area. That continues down toward Franklin. Franklin is what you see behind me there with our storm interceptor. And then as you work your way down just to the west and northwest of College Station, showers and thunderstorms knocking on the door. That will be moving through Bryan and College Station very shortly. And this line of showers and storms has had a history of producing tornadoes, but also hail, large hail, 1.25 to 1.5, and heavy rainfall, which has led to these green boxes, flash flood warnings in the area, and gusty winds. So you're not out of the woods yet in College Station. Matter of fact, you are going to be seeing that pick up here very soon. I'm looking at a camera there, and so far it's just overcast and dry conditions, but we know it's moving your way, and it will be moving through. Once this whole line moves through, much calmer weather behind it. Sky still may be mostly cloudy here. You might see a spotty shower, but no more severe weather. So that is some good news. The severe thunderstorm watch is to our north. The tornado watch, which includes the Waco down toward Bell County. I know Bell County has been lifted from the tornado watch. That goes until 4 o'clock. Still under the tornado watch, though, down in the Brazos Valley, and that's where all the action is right now with that line of showers and storms. As you can see, real strong down toward the easterly area, down toward Franklin. I think some of these winds may cause an issue with not only flooding out there, but knocking over some of those trees and those branches, and maybe you get some decorations that can go flying here across our area at this time. All right, yeah, he's eastbound. Our storm interceptor is eastbound on 79 to easterly. So that is some good news right now. I know he's kind of playing catch up right now with that, but he's looking at some very heavy rainfall in that area. Bryan, you're going to see not only heavy rainfall, but strong winds. You could see some little hail with that. The active weather appears to be off to the east and northeast of that easterly area. So for the most part, as we check out the showers and storms, you can see on our interceptor right there that we're looking at some very wet roadways for the most part. Still looking at the possibility of strong winds. The tornado warning is just to your east of easterly right now, and that continues to track off to the east and northeast. It looks like, as I back it out here, let's just take a peek here over toward that region. There's the showers and storms getting ready to plow into the College Station area. Rockdale's been getting hit pretty good with that heavy rainfall, but as you look at what's going on, the roadways are wet, kind of breaking up a little bit, and that's because of the strong winds, and not to mention the heavy rainfall in that area. It doesn't look like he sees too much in the way of any hail, but as he heads over toward easterly there, I can tell you he may run into some small hail along the way. on our storm Interceptor. So that's kind of the motion right now. It's been moving off to the east and to the northeast here across most regions, and it does look like that for the most part that the severe thunderstorm warning will continue here for a while. Doppler radar indicated that tornado, so we are keeping a close eye on that. The severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Limestone County has been canceled. Got an update now for Freestone and Leon. As you can see the radar right there, the Weather Service believes that the main threat with this entire line of storms is damaging wind. Okay, that's that straight line wind. Sometimes it acts like a tornado, but these winds are very, very strong. The structure is starting to show more of a bow echo. We'll show you that here in just a second. Also, there are transient circulations along the leading edge. So that means a little spin up possible with that. The structure, though, is more supportive of a bow echo, a damaging and wind evolution. So let's keep it back out there. We'll go through that there, Xavier. What we are seeing now, even want to go a little bit farther out here, just a tad ahead, because we've got this line moving through here. So when you have a linear line like that, rather than cellular, which are their individual, when you have individual supercells like that, then you're going to get your large hail, then you're going to get your tornado. But this now has become a linear storm, and this linear line, basically, we're talking about a line of showers and thunderstorms, kind of like it's called a squall line. It was starting to move through, and as we start to see these little notches right here and bows right here, that is very indicative of very strong wind, and that's what the Weather Service is seeing here as well. That line is moving through. Now, the wind can cause just as much damage as a tornado, so you still need to be on your guard. If you live in this area here, we've got some strong wind moving through. Yes, we'll see some hail, but now wind has now become the main threat here as it becomes a linear squall line as it moves through. So we'll stop it. We'll put a large tracker on this, if you will, kind of up and down that, and then we'll stretch it off to the east roughly to show you that anybody that's in line of seeing the strong thunderstorms and this very wind machine basically come through your area will definitely could see some damage and heavy rainfall. Take a look at some of the times there. Moving over toward Union around 122. Kings Highway at 122 as well. There's Hopewell around 122. Edge at 123. Moore at 124. And again, Macy at 124 as well, as that whole line continues to move through your area. Again, it's becoming more kind of an organized line, an organized squall line, if you will, of showers and thunderstorms that are severe, that are producing very strong winds. We're talking maybe bow echo winds. We're also talking about straight line winds that will cause damage, that'll knock over trees, break tree branches, power lines. Have not gotten any reports of any power outages, which is some good news here, but we'll keep you posted on that. Have had reports, though, of some very heavy rain and some flooding, and that will be the issue across the region. To the east, I should say, to the west, Marlin over toward Temple, Troy, Salado. Again, you may see a little sunshine, otherwise a lot of clouds. All the severe weather's off to your east. But if you have a chance to shoot some video maybe of some damage, of some flooding that's going on where you live, and it's safe to do it, take some pictures, take some video, and send it to us here. We'll try to get it on our Facebook page, on our Twitter page. We'll try to get it on the newscast here for you. Just send it to news@kwkt.com. Again, news@kwkt.com. We want to see pictures of what you're seeing in your neighborhood. We want to see pictures if you have damage, or you see damage, or you have flooding, or you have hail. Anything like that, please send it our way. That would be fantastic. But right now, what you are seeing is heavy rainfall, and that extends now to the east of Mexia, heading over toward just south of Corsicana. There's Palestine, right along I-45. As you work your way a little bit farther down, we're starting to see this become more of a wind event across the area. Still can do just as much damage as a tornado. So don't let your guard down. This is a very dangerous storm that's moving through. And once again, heading down toward College Station, Heading down toward the Giddings area. We'll focus in down here, Xavier, and we'll take you down toward the Brazos Valley. That's where the showers and thunderstorms are starting to pick up. College Station starting to see a little bit more. Let's take a look at our live Centex Roof System Sky Tracker in College Station. And there we go. Once again, dry, but some lower clouds there, some darker clouds. That is Texas A&M University off in the backdrop. Again, remember, we're shooting from the Galleria Village office building in downtown Bryan, and that's what we are seeing for the most part here. Quiet conditions, but if you look at the radar, you are definitely looking at some showers and storms knocking on the door. Here's College Station. Some spotty showers moving up from the south, but this is what I'm talking about. This line of showers and thunderstorms that could be producing some gusty winds here down around the area. The bottom right-hand part of your screen there, that is our Fox 44 Apple Sport Chevy Storm Interceptor right now, and that is traveling down in parts. We're not exactly sure. He's moving through parts of the Milam area down there, down toward, he's heading down, let's see here, he's about heading toward Bryan College Station down in that region. So again, just to give you an idea, he's down in the Brazos Valley for the most part, but I've got a tracker up here to show you the timing on some of that rain and the thunder and the very strong winds moving through Parker right now, heading over toward the Fairview area at 129, Moore at 130, Davidson around 131. You can see down toward Wixon Valley around 132. Also in that area, there's College Station not too far away. And that line of showers and storms will be moving through very, very soon. You know, we'll switch over to velocity here. That is showing the wind here across the area. You notice how now we're basically seeing a solid line of red. Red is moving away from the radar site. The radar site, GRK, which is over toward Fort Cavazos. So we've got a strong wind out of the west right now moving through, but it's all red. I don't see any greens in there. So when you see that and you see bright reds, wind is now starting to become a big threat with the storms that are moving through. We're also looking at maybe some bow echoes, or we're looking at definitely some not only straight line winds there, but also some gusts that could be about 35 to 40 sustained. But I'm talking about some gusts maybe over 60 to 70 miles per hour as it moves through. There's a new, looks like, is that a new one there? A special weather statement there south of the College Station area. Yeah, the special weather statement down in Burleson that runs until 1:45. Again, that special weather statement is just saying that we are seeing hail, we're seeing wind, but it's just under severe limits right now. So that's why there's no warning out for that at that moment or at this time. But when that line moves through, I'm willing to bet that we're going to see some kind of warning being pushed out with this line. I'm heading over toward the College Station and Bryan area. This line continues to move off to the east at about 30 to 35 miles per hour. And once again, we've got our storm interceptor out and traveling, heading down toward Bryan and College Station, I believe. And a lot of activity that we're seeing is that rainfall. And that rain will really start to pick up here in College Station very, very soon as it moves through that area. Again, College Station down toward Snook, down toward the Somerville area. There's Navasota. We are looking at some of the rainfall totals here. Again, rainfall key at the top of your screen there. 2 to 4 is showing yellow, but I'm seeing a little orange in there too. I don't know if it's my eyes or what, but 4, 5, 6 inches still not out of the question. This is just over the last 6 hours. So heavy rainfall moving through that area, and that flooding threat continues to be very high here across our area. There's that line of showers and storms continuing to move down toward our area, down toward College Station, down toward Snook. That'll continue down toward the Somerville area and eventually down toward Navasota. There's a tracker on there as that heads off to the south and to the east, heading over toward Deanville around 129, over toward Harmony at 131, Parker at 131. You'll notice Birch at 139. There's Snook, 142. It could be moving through your area. Again, that is heavy rainfall. That is wind that could be as strong as 60 to 70 miles per hour right now as it moves down in your direction. So very, very strong showers and storms moving down toward that area. So once again, that is the area that we need to be concerned. Xavier, if you want to pull it back out just a little bit here, we just, it was 128, the severe thunderstorm warning. Obviously, there's no warnings out there, but the flash flood warning for Bell County will now be allowed to expire. So that is some good news here across the area. We still have flood warnings as you work up into Falls County, Williamson County, and farther areas farther to the north. And then again, they're getting hammered with heavy rainfall up around the Dallas Metroplex area. This will definitely start to see some water receding, some improvement. But right now, this is very heavy rainfall, and basically it's a wall of rain and thunderstorms moving through the I-45 corridor just about. As you tail it down here, it kind of curves back not too far away from College Station, and then as you work your way a little bit farther southwest, that whole line is going to continue to move in to the area. So that's what we're looking at. If you're wondering where our storm interceptor is, it's heading down toward the Brazos Valley. Just some very wet conditions down in that region. We have not seen anything severe, at least at this moment, but I'm sure that will change here very, very soon. Over toward Madisonville, they just put out a warning, severe thunderstorm warning in effect for that region at this time. But the tornado warning now has started to push across I-45, heading over toward the Crockett area. College Station, get ready for showers and storms. Thunderstorms that could be dropping some heavy rainfall, gusty winds as it moves through your area. Hey, there's some water right now on the lens. That is, again, our live picture down in the Brazos Valley. You are looking at Texas A&M. Kind of hard to see. It's going to be a lot worse here in a few more minutes, but it's our live Centex roof system sky tracker showing you that the roadways are wet. It is quiet, nothing severe, at least at this moment, but that we do have a special weather statement to your west, just saying, hey, you know what? These showers and storms are packing a punch. They're below severe limits right now, and they are moving in your direction. That line of showers and storms continues from almost Crockett, just north and west of Madisonville. Franklin's just about out of the heavy rainfall. College Station, Caldwell, Somerville, you're all going to start to see it, especially Caldwell right now, as that line of showers and storms continues to move through your area. We're still watching a few areas back off to the west, though, starting to kind of lighten up a little bit with some of the rainfall, which is good news. But the showers and storms continue down in the Brazos Valley. That rainfall may be picking up a little bit, too, in College Station. There's a tracker on this. Again, a lot of this, it's bowing out. When you see the bow, that means that wind has become the biggest threat right now. East and slightly southeast with some of this here, heading over toward the Bryan area in the next 5 minutes. Yeah, there you go. College Station, 142. What is that? In about 11 minutes? Navasota at 220. It could be moving through your area. Again, this is just based on the current speed right now. Some of these thunderstorms have been kind of slowing down and picking up here across our area at this time. So we're going to watch that as that moves through. What we are also seeing down in parts of, let's see here, in Falls County, we've got a flash flood warning in Falls County. Let's see if that just pops up there. Yep, in Falls County. That is still in effect right now until 3 o'clock this afternoon. Still got reports of some very heavy rainfall in that area, but that Franklin to almost College Station area, down toward Caldwell, seeing some showers, some storms, some very heavy rainfall here across the area. Notice how the rain's picking up, that bottom right, that picture. That is our Fox 44 Apple Sport Chevy Storm Interceptor, and that is heading down where the heaviest rainfall is. There it is right there. Bryan South at the controls right now. These are Storm Chaser. That's heading right on down toward that region, and we are getting just very heavy amounts of some rain. It's falling down there. You can see the wind blowing around. For the most part, though, the heaviest will start to be moving into College Station here very, very soon down in that area. What we are watching for also is the possibility of a little hail, but I think hail may not be the biggest threat at this time right there. As we kind of correlate picture on the right, radar on the left, you can kind of match it up, and that's why he's seeing the showers and storms. And again, that rain will really pick up. It doesn't take much to cause flooding going on down in the College Station area as well. So I'm sure Flooding will become an issue here later on this afternoon for some areas down toward Navasota as you work your way even down toward the Bremond area and Giddings. Showers and thunderstorms in that region, and that will continue to be the story. This is our velocity. Once again now, we've shifted from maybe isolated tornadoes to straight line winds or bowing winds, bow echo for the most part, and that's the front or the leading edge of the showers and storms that are moving through. All red right now, all red indicate straight line winds, also indicate moving away from the radar site. Radar site's back over toward GRK, which is over toward Fort Cavazos. This is showing more of a westerly wind, but very strong wind here across the region at this time, and that's what we're seeing across the Curtin area down toward College Station, Caldwell, Snook. It's all moving through right now, and it'll continue to track off to the east and slightly southeast. It's kind of moving east-southeast, although a lot of it is moving due east there, Xavier, for the most part across our area. Yeah, it's going to be heading over toward, there's Navasota, 35 miles per hour. It will take it over toward Stone City at 136. You're also looking at it moving through Parker at 139. Harmony at 147 at this time, down toward Chance's Store at 157, Centerline at 159 as well, with that line of showers and storms going on. But this definitely correlates with picture with the radar. You can see what we're talking about here with that heavy rain and that thunder. Now the tornado warnings are starting to push out of our viewing area around Crockett. That's heading over toward the Tyler area. But areas to the south, though, College Station, Navasota, Brenham, that is all an area that's been seeing showers and storms, and we're going to keep an eye on that because that's definitely an area that not only will see the heavy rainfall, but could see some small hail and some very strong wind as they get ready to move through. There's College Station right now. We keep telling you, College Station, get ready. It's starting to pick up right now. We've got that light rain falling down there. This is our sky tracker. Texas A&M, now it's getting a little bit harder to see than it was earlier in the day here because of that rain beginning to move in. Some of that rainfall very, very heavy that's just off to your west, and that's going to be moving off to the east and right through here very, very soon. So some heavy rainfall on the way, and that'll move through here very soon. It's not far from the Caldwell area either. Caldwell's getting some heavy rain and some strong winds too as that moves through, but you can kind of line it up, put a tracker on that and kind of put some motion. Again, a lot of that is tracking off to the east and southeast. Yeah, motion basically takes it over toward Bryan at 143. So very, very soon it'll be moving through College Station at 149. So maybe within the next 13 minutes or so. Over toward Somerville at 207. There's Navasota at 229. It'll be moving across your area as well. This storm has had a history of producing some larger hail, but the hail threat has kind of gone down a little bit, diminished, and the wind threat has picked up. So wind may be a bigger deal with this as it moves across Caldwell, moves across College Station, Snook, as you work your way down towards Somerville, Curtin, even Madisonville. They've got a warning just off to your west right now. That's because of the wind. Wind now will be the main feature as this moves off to the east, roughly at about 30 to 35. There's our velocity showing you what's going on right now. So it does look like that we are going to keep some strong wind in the forecast here. Weather Service is also keeping an eye on that storm in Leon and Anderson counties right now. They're going to keep the tornado warning going for now, but they don't see any immediate threats. So that is some good news. And like I said, I do think that wind and hail are going to be the big threats for the remainder of the afternoon. Getting reports of now 1 inch in diameter hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds across our area. Both of those are severe. 60-mile-per-hour winds, 1-inch hail with the cells that are moving here across the region. We don't have a warning out yet for College Station. We'll watch that very closely here. As you can see, it's not too far away. Once again, our storm interceptor showing the wet roadways out there, the clouds. The rain continues to fall through the area, maybe even a little clearing off to his west. If you look to the right, I do think we're seeing a little bit out there that's starting to clear out just a little bit, but we're seeing clouds that are, again, overcast across the region. Here, College Station starting to see a little bit in the way of some rain. And once again, south of Franklin through Curtin, as you work your way down toward Caldwell and Snook, all seeing showers and thunderstorms here that are hanging right around severe limits, if not just a little bit below, as we move out there across the area. Our storm interceptor definitely has been very busy this morning with not only hail, but the strong winds, the possibility of that tornado, as well as the heavy rainfall across our area. There it is again, as we show you where the rain is. It's starting to push into parts of College Station. That leading edge is, again, it's being pulled up from the south. Caldwell, a lot of lightning strikes over 400 or so in the last 5 to 10 minutes. So a lot of lightning with that as that moves through the area. And again, this line of showers and storms all associated with the warm front. Warm front's moved to the north. We're in that warm sector of air. We've seen not only severe thunderstorm warnings, but we've seen tornado warnings. Our whole area where the storms are going through right now, tornado watch that goes until 4 o'clock this afternoon for this spot. So it's not unexpected. This was expected here that we see these showers and storms that are severe in that region. But that's our Viper radar showing the showers and storms down in that area. You know what? If we can flip over to hail, let's just check out hail, because that would indicate maybe a little bit weaker with the hail. Yeah, we're still seeing some hail out there, but not as strong as it was earlier today. Earlier today, we've had hail reports that were 1.5 inches, 2 inches. Now, for the most part, hail has been a little bit weaker here, under severe limits. Maybe penny, dime, nickel size across the region, just to give you an idea. But that is also indicating that this has now turned into a wind event here across the region and very heavy rain. Take a look at some of the rainfall amounts past 3 hours across the area. There's Franklin, Rockdale, yellows for the most part. So I'd say at least 4 inches of rain, if not more, has fallen in that area. As you work your way a little bit farther to the north, up around Marlin, once again, at least 4 inches of rain has fallen in that area. So a lot of rain. As you work your way up toward Corsicana, at least 4 inches of rain. So there's been a lot of rain, short period of time. Yeah, the past 3 hours, maybe the past couple of hours, if that, in some of those spots. That's why we have the flash flood warnings out in the area, and that the line of showers and storms continue to march off to the east, roughly at about 30 to 35. So we are now clearing basically Limestone County, Falls County, Milam County. We're still seeing some shower activity down in Robertson County, Milam County too as well. And then heading down toward Brazos County, seeing a little bit too in the way of some showers and storms. We're keeping an eye on College Station, because the showers and storms are knocking on the door, getting ready to move into your region right now. These thunderstorms are dropping some heavy rainfall, but we're all lining up here with some very strong winds. Winds about 60 miles per hour or so associated with that line of showers and storms. That will be moving through College Station very, very soon. So showers and storms on the way for the area. We'll just keep moving it through down their way. Just so you know, a little bit farther north, that tornado threat has kind of diminished, which is good news. Yeah, no tornado warnings in effect at this time up in our area here, but we'll watch College Station here very soon. And this severe thunderstorm warning, how long did we have that one? To 1:45 here. And what do we have up here? Just making sure, 1:45. So we will hang with you here for just a little bit longer. At least we'll want to see what happens with College Station, if they're going to go ahead and issue a warning for that. These warnings are in effect for the next 3 or 4 minutes. So we will stay with you for at least the next 3 or 4 minutes until this line, and we'll wait and see what they decide to do, the Weather Service is going to do with the showers and storms that are moving through College Station right now. right now because College Station, that rain is starting to pick up here. A little lightning down towards Snook as you work your way over toward Caldwell. That's just a wall of water that's moving through at this time. And again, as we check out our Fox 44 Apple Sport Chevy Storm Interceptor, we are seeing the showers and storms down in that area here. Let's see here. We are definitely on hold. Let's see, down toward the Hearn area. Okay, yep, just making sure where our Storm Interceptor is. Heading down toward the Hearn area at this time. What we are seeing is that rain picking up here. Let's see, over toward Hearn. Get on our radar here to show you. You can kind of see what's going on for the most part. Let's see. Where is the showers and storms moving through College Station, Snook, Caldwell for the most part. The warning that you see in effect just to the north, up around the let's see, is that Franklin? Yeah, Franklin, the Curtin area. That goes until 1:45. That shower and thunderstorm now continue to push toward College Station. It's kind of picking up some moisture and some storms out ahead of it down from the south. But this is going to be the line of heavy rainfall that moves through. There has not been any warnings, additional warnings that have been issued out here for the storm cell not far away from the Rockdale area down toward Caldwell. So again, we're going to stay here for the next several minutes to see what's going to be occurring down in Brazos County, down around the College Station area with the severe thunderstorms that are to the north here as they push up. Those warnings, Xavier, those warnings just north of College Station, 145, is that right? Making sure, yeah, 145, 145. Again, Madison County, Robertson County, and that pushes out. There's nothing for College Station. That special weather statement goes until 1:45. So again, we're going to stay with you here at least for the next couple of minutes just to see what's going on, because that line of showers and storms getting ready to move through College Station, and it's been mainly now a wind event. The hail has dropped below 1 inch in diameter. At least that's what we are indicating with our Viper radar. As that tracks to the east and slightly southeast, though, it will be bringing some very heavy rainfall to College Station, down toward the Navasota area as you work your way a little bit farther back off over toward Snook, down toward the Caldwell area. All that heavy rainfall has been kind of pushing off to the east, southeast. We are starting to see a little bit more stable air. Granted, thunderstorms will still fire up here in the heavy rainfall, but the air seems to be a little bit more stable than it was earlier this afternoon across the area. And as we check out our Storm Interceptor, again, our Fox 44 Storm Interceptor down in the Hearn area, or heading down toward Hearn, that's what you see in the bottom right there. Traffic seems to be okay. We've got some wet roadways, that is for sure out there, and that flooding is going to be issuing a big problem here as we go toward the next several hours. It does look like the warning will continue to the east. East right now. The extreme northern part of Brazos County will be under the gun until 2:30. But, well, you know what? Let's just back it back out here, Xavier, and kind of give everybody a rundown here of what's going on here across the region. This is the big picture here. We're in the clear. Waco, Temple, Killeen, areas back off to the west. No problems. To the east, what we are seeing right now, those showers and thunderstorms crossing I-45. We're all quiet for the most part down in the Brazos Valley. Some heavy rainfall getting ready to move through the College Station area, but there's been no indications of the storms getting intense or stronger. So they, being the National Weather Service, have not issued any warning. That tails a little bit farther down to the south right now of that region. We're still under a severe thunderstorm watch right now for the areas to the north. Let's just go through the watches, Xavier, and the flood watches and everything. Yeah, there we go right now. Severe thunderstorm watch still in effect. We're trimming back some of the counties. Limestone County, looks like that's Freestone County. That goes until 4 o'clock this afternoon. We have a tornado watch that is in effect, still in effect, down toward the Brazos Valley. But once the line of showers and storms clears, this will also drop and clear earlier. We've already decided, talked to the Weather Service, it's going to be a wind event right now, so the tornado threat is a little bit lower, the hail threat's a little bit lower, but the flooding threat is high, and so is definitely that wind that's coming through. And a flood watch is still in effect green areas, basically Mahia, as you work your way up toward Corsicana even, right on down toward Hearn, College Station, Bryan, Caldwell, Brenham, this area under a flood watch. That's why I think we may see a flood warning come out here, flash flood warning for parts of the Brazos Valley not too soon. Now, if you happen to catch any damage where you are, you have damage or you see the possibility of some flooding going on, if you have a chance and you're safe, please get out there, shoot some video, either stills or shoot us just some video, and we will definitely use it on air on our Facebook page, as well as maybe on the newscasts at 5:30, 6, and 9 o'clock. All you need to do is send it to news@kwkt.com or fox44news.com. Again, Xavier and I will continue to watch the showers and storms moving off to the east and through the Brazos Valley throughout the afternoon. If we have to cut in and let you know something has changed, we will do so, but please follow us on fox44news.com. Make sure you download the app as well. Again, keep it right here on Fox 44. We'll warn you first.